All right. In this video, I thought I'd share with you my routine for this year, April 2025. Right from January, I've been modifying. And if you follow my videos, you know that every year I have a different routine, a different structure. It is depending on various variables. And for me, the reason why I changed my routine was because I got extremely ill, to the point where I couldn't even walk. I had hardly blood in my system because of the hemorrhoids, and I was bleeding internally, and it was terrible. But surprisingly, I healed myself through eating rice and water. You know, kanji, rice and water. You call it kanji in India, and with little bit of curry or a side meaty dish, just for taste. That actually healed my system because it made my stool soft. And the second one is I started to eat a strange combination, which I'll share with you. Um, it's an Australian cheese, Australian cheddar cheese. It's the brand name is ALLO. Wait, I'll show it to you on my phone. Hello Wire. Hello Fry. Hello Fry. You can see it. Tasty cheddar cheese from Australia. It's kind of expensive, at least over here. But I literally have one full block per day with banana, and that has kind of helped my stool. I don't know. Maybe it'll agree with you or not. Some people get gas. For me, I didn't. But my stool has become very soft. I know it might sound disgusting to you, but health is very, very important. If your stool is hard, creates constipation. And for me, when my stool was hard, I was actually having blood flow. Like I told you, you put on the tap and blood is flowing like that. Now it's completely healed, and so I'm not losing blood anymore. And yes, I had to change my routine because of getting. I had very severe case of food poisoning, very severe case of a variant of COVID, the virus, and also my immunity got hit very badly because of the vaccine, which many people have been speaking about the side effects of that vaccine. Anyway, what's happened is happened. You can't undo it. So now I'm focusing on getting back in health, and yeah. So the here are the changes. Here are the changes for the routine, and I'll tell you why am I doing what I'm doing. Okay. So I told you about the diet. One is I eat more of boiled rice with the water, okay, and a side dish always. And I always make sure the first meal is that, uh, especially after intermittent fasting. By the way, I've gone back to that also because I was eating right from the time I was getting up, bad habits. So I'm back to intermittent fasting. I'm back to eating healthy foods. The big changes: the rice with the water and a side dish, okay? And that cheese with banana, which is every day one full block of cheese. Just imagine. So kind of expensive. Um, okay, so let's start with my routine. Obviously, it's when you get up. For me, I have the luxury of getting up whenever my body says wake up because of my lifestyle. So I get up at around, right now, I'm getting up at around 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Um, Once I get up, the first thing that I do is obviously brush and shower, okay, get fresh. And then I take my weight. I check my weight every single day now because I want to bring down my weight. I want to slowly get into intermittent fasting where I extend the time that I'm not eating food so the body burns the calories and gets back to being more insulin, like I think resistant. Yeah, because my insulin's, whenever you eat food, you spike up your insulin and you get more hungry. You eat and you get more hungry, eat and more hungry. And the culprit is always carbohydrates and sugar. Okay, carbohydrates processed is the biggest one actually. So I get up, I drink my black espresso coffee. After that, what I do is, I'm fresh. I just woke up, and I focus on the most important tasks. Okay, that is whatever is your important task, you should do it. My important task is creatively thinking on my videos or making videos like this, or um, thinking of how something can add value to my brand. Just to give a perspective, before it was reading a book after getting up in the morning, meditation, which I've stopped. I've stopped those two. Um, I, you know, I wanted to see if it would have any major difference. I didn't feel much, so I stopped the meditation. I stopped the reading of the book. I used to kind of journal my thoughts. That also I stopped. Okay. I'm not saying you should. I'm just telling you, before I used to do this, now I'm not doing this. Okay. This year at least. And if in case, this is a big if after I get up, I feel lethargic or I feel heavy headed because I sleep at odd timings, then what I do is I allow my body and my mind to wake up or get warmed up. So, how do I do that? I check comments, and the comments is a minefield of profanity, bad words, haters, and people who appreciate my work. So I read through them, and it kind of warms up my brain because this is not a task that requires a lot of attention. So I start warming up by responding to them. Some of them I go fuck yourself, and go you piece of shit, and this and that, and the childish banter. But it kind of warms me up, and maybe I would check my online game. By the way, my new online favorite game. They have not paid me, but it's Boom Castle, BOOM Castle. It's kind of I kind of enjoy that game. It's like a tower defense game. Kind of having fun with that. Dominations. Well, anyway, I've spent I think $20,000 on that game, so it's always going to be that strategy game. So I play these games. Daily. If you sign in and you watch an ad, you get a reward. So I kind of warm up to that. It normally takes 1 hour to maybe 1.5 hours, sometimes maximum 2 hours to get warmed up. Okay, for me to really get into the zone. Like for example, today it took me kind of I think 30 minutes to get warmed up after the shower and the coffee, after answering the comments. But as you know, I'm rebranding myself, so the video intro, which I've currently put, I still have work on that. I've not shared this with anyone. I'm telling you first. So I'm still doing my rebranding, which is not yet over. Okay, so I was thinking of some creative videos, creative concepts, and still I'm working with the agency, and let's see what I can come up with if we can agree on something. Okay, so right now it is like 3 o'clock. So literally, I got up half an hour, after shower, everything, half an hour, kind of playing the game and checking the rewards and answering messages. And then I got into my creative work. I got into the zone. So I didn't talk to anyone, didn't speak to my wife, didn't speak to customers, clients, nothing. And I was able to actually come out with a very good concept. They say, if you feed your mind with a problem as you go to sleep and you keep thinking about it, you're obsessed, you finally get the solution, the eureka moment. So for me, when I woke up today, the problem was still there. And after my coffee, when I sat down, suddenly I felt that source of inspiration. I got into the creative zone, and you will not believe it came out pretty well. I've already informed the agency about it. Okay. So after you do your A task, by the way, I know it sounds all confusing, too many things. I'll summarize all this for you at the end of the video. Okay, what is my routine? Make it simple. So after my important work is over, then comes the second most important work, if I have any. For me, it is making these videos, which I'm doing it now. And then after I finish the videos, it'll be something around like 5 o'clock. By the time my daughter also comes back, so there's a little noise and disturbance in the house. This is the new habit which I'm doing. I go to the gym. I've started going to the gym, and the workouts that I do are very, very basic. You'll not believe it's like a small baby is doing workout. Like, for example, like if like bench press, for the chest, you're pushing weights, right? I can do like right now. Before I used to do 150 kilos. Now I don't want to take heavy weights. I'm just taking the empty bar. Empty bar is 20 kilos. So I can put 5 kilos at the side or 10 kilos at the side and do, but I'm still choosing the empty bar and I'm focusing on the feeling. I'm focusing on the movement. I close my eyes and I just focus on the movement. Okay. And if I'm doing for the back, let's say you pull down. No? So I'm just doing, like, it's not so light that I can do it with one finger. It's like, to give you an idea, if I can do 10 plates, okay, now I'm doing four plates, so 40% of my strength. So just doing slowly, feeling it, closing the eyes. I just close my eyes and I keep feeling, and I do it slowly. So there is the burn, there is the feel, there is the movement. Because remember this, before I was a gym rat, I used to do hardcore weights, I used to do powerlifting, I was very strong, steroids and all that. And then I stopped. So that was in my 30s. Now I'm in my 50s. So just, want to take care of my body and not end up with joint pain. And by the way, when I did try heavy, I got a little bit of sore, I don't know, you call it tennis elbow. My wrist was paining. So I was like, you need to relax. Take it easy. You don't need to show your muscles to anyone. Keep yourself healthy. So I focus on movement. And this is another thing which I'm sharing with you for those of you who are interested. I'm listening now back to my AirPods. That is the Apple Max. Okay. I listen to that. Sometimes I listen to Techno House. Sometimes I listen to some self-improvement, video, or I might listen to an educational program. Depends on my mood. My workout duration is 45 minutes to 1 hour. Okay. I don't do it to the point of exhaustion or I'm literally sweating profusely. I'm still fresh. I'm still like, hey, but I focus on movement. Yesterday, to give you an idea, I did squats, sitting and standing. I'm a guy who used to take literally 220 kilos on my back and, red and veins popping out and all that. I'm not even taking a bar. Seriously. I'm just, what I did is there was a bamboo cane, a thick one, I took that, I put it here, the bamboo cane. And I went and sat down. I completely sat down, like the Indian toilet squatting position, right? Many people can't do that because their knees pain or their joints pain. And for me, I had both my knees busted, including my lower back with my powerlifting, bodybuilding days injury. So to sit down was very hard. I couldn't sit down because, that time I was 125 kilos. My stomach was like 50 inches round. So my knees have healed after I lost that weight. My back has healed. Sometimes the pain does come back. So what I did, I focused on going down slowly, like I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I sat down and I waited and I looked at myself straight while sitting like in a squatting position and then slowly got up. Okay. So I did that 10 times for 10 sets. Okay. 10 times. With the rest in between. And that was it. I didn't do much. I focused on allowing the tendons and the joints to stretch, the muscles to stretch, and blood circulation to be there. And you might think, 10 times, 10 reps, that's for kids. Like I told you, I've done 200, plus kilos, 225, full squat, free. I'm not looking at being strong. I'm not looking at being like I used to do 700 reps nonstop, the crazy days in my 20s. So I don't need the wear and tear. I just need movement, some pump, some blood coming in the area. Then obviously after I finish the gym, I get a little bit hungry. Sometimes my daughter comes with me. She takes her iPad and she watches it there, plays games. So she spending some quality time with me. Then after that, I come back home and obviously I've built up an appetite. So I might go and purchase some things to eat, to cook at home. Once after come back home, you feel, for me, after I do my exercise, I kind of feel like a little tired, a little relaxed. It's not like sharp. And yes, obviously hungry. So my first meal is after I finish my exercise. So let's say I got up at 12. 12 till 6, I'm not eating anything. So at around say 6 or 7, I might start eating something. And my favorite binge watching right now is Hell's Kitchen, Gordon Ramsay. Uh, Even America's, what is that? That Master Chef. I kind of like those series. It's kind of fun. Kind of enjoying that. I'm actually uh, gotten bored of watching UFC fighting, and I'm watching cooking channels. So it's kind of funny. It's just to kill time. I love to eat and watch videos. So by the time I finish, I love to eat. That's a confession. I'm like, exhausted. So there I will play my video games. There I'll play my video games, my mobile. You have to log in, you have to do X number of attacks to get a reward. So I'll have my 3 iPads and the phone. I actually play four devices, 4 games. I play that. I'm also thinking of going back to playing Doom, which is like, hardcore killing, shoot 'em up kind of a game. Thinking of that. I need to adjust my timing. So by the time I finish my food and the relaxation, then still I check what work is left. Either I have a client call or I have, let's say, work to be done. If I have client calls, obviously I have to keep myself sharp and fresh, can't be like relaxed. So I do that bit. And I think at around 10 or 11 in the night, by the time I'm like, okay, now I'll just go with the flow and wait to get tired. Because for me, maybe because of the caffeine or the coffee or whatever, I'm not able to sleep. So there I'm just killing time. Killing time means maybe I'll browse through various videos, or I would once again get back to my creative sessions and think what I can do to add value to my brand. Think of videos that I will put for the next day while munching. I just love eating something or another. And by the way, I've started eating cucumber and carrot kind of salad with the lemony juice on top. So it's kind of you keep eating. And yes, my cheese and banana. I love that. So yeah, this goes on until I think 3 o'clock. By the time it's 3, I'm like exhausted, and then it's time for me to crash. So that actually is my routine right now. I know my walking sessions have stopped. My outside videos walking sessions stopped. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Sometimes I do get tempted to think of doing it again, but then it's the weather is really strange. Sometimes it rains, and then I'm like, do I have to do this again? So yeah, that's about it, guys. So if I were to summarize and give you in a summary, um, I'm right now sleeping at around 2 or 3 o'clock in the night, and I sleep only after I plan out what I'm going to do the next day. That has to be done. I have to know what I'm going to do the next day, and I keep thinking of my problems which are there. I keep visualizing, and I don't know. It helps me because by the time I wake up, it's like I get a eureka moment. I get the solution. So after I wake up, whichever time that is, normally it's 11 or 12. First thing is go shower, then after shower, brush teeth, answer nature's call, whatever, black coffee. And then I sit and do the most important work with no disturbance. It can be creating videos. It can be, you know, um, focusing something on my branding, or if nothing else, maybe my VIP clients. After that, and if in case I'm not charged completely, I'm not in the zone, I might take 1 hour to warm myself up by answering comments or watching an educational video while just playing a game, just to warm up my mind, my brains, and get into the zone. Once I'm there, there's no disturbance, no talking, no nothing, just total focus on work. This goes on all the way till 5. 5, I go to the gym. 5, 6, or 7. 1 hour approximate in the gym. Come back, have food. After that, relax a little bit. Then, if I have to do any other work, which is there, by the time it's 12, I stop, and then kill off the time until I feel sleepy. So that is my routine as of now. So I hope this video has helped you, give you some insight. If you have any questions, let me know what they are, and love to hear from you. If you have any tips, suggestions, ideas, or you have any questions you want to ask me, feel free. And yes, supplements that I'm taking right now is one K2 or K12, one new this thing. I take fish cod oil, that is vitamins and minerals. That's my standard. And yes, for because I have low RBC, red blood count, I have to take those medicines. Those are my supplements, which is for me. I would suggest you check with your doctor or whomsoever to tell you what supplements you ought to take. Overall, that's it. And yes, I'm focusing back into getting intermittent fasting, getting back, losing that excess fat, and getting rid of this bad habit of snacking the whole day. So 6 hours, nothing, minimum at least after waking up. Okay. Who knows? Maybe I'll increase it to 7 hours, maybe 9 hours. It depends on my mood. Okay. But remember, this is a long haul journey. And yes, I take my weight every single day. I check my weight. As of now, my weight is 73.4 kilos. Yeah. It's ideally should be 69, but I'll get there eventually. Okay. Good, bad, ugly. Feel free. Comment down below. This is me signing off. You guys take care.